Welcome to Money Tales. On this channel, we uncover the real stories behind the world's richest people, the biggest companies, and the smartest money decisions ever made. Today's story is about a man who didn't just make money. He built companies that changed the future. Let's begin. What if I asked you one simple question? Can a single person become one of the richest people in the world without winning the lottery or being born into a wealthy family? It sounds impossible, but one man proved that it is possible. Not through luck, not through shortcuts, but through vision, hard work, and the courage to take risks. His name is Elon Musk. Today, billions of people know his name. Some call him a genius. Others call him the world's boldest entrepreneur. But very few people know. How did Elon Musk actually become so rich? Did he earn a huge salary? Did someone simply give him billions of dollars? Or did he build his fortune step by step? Today, we are going to discover the real story. Not just the story of his life, but the story of how he created wealth, how he turned small opportunities into billion-dollar businesses, and what lessons we can learn from his journey. Let's go back to the beginning. Elon Musk was born on June 28, 1971, in Pretoria, South Africa. As a child, he was different. While other children spent hours playing outside, Elon spent hours reading books. He loved science, he loved technology, and he was fascinated by the future. At the age of 10, he became interested in computers. Nobody taught him programming. He learned everything by himself. There was no YouTube, no online courses, no AI, only books, curiosity, and a strong desire to learn. When Elon was just 12 years old, he created a simple video game called Blaster. Instead of keeping it, he sold the game's code to a computer magazine. It became the first money he ever earned from his own skills. The amount wasn't huge, but the lesson was priceless. Knowledge can create income. That simple lesson changed his life forever. Life didn't become easy for Elon Musk. In fact, it became even more difficult. At the age of 17, he left South Africa. He moved to Canada. He had one dream, to build something that could change the world. But dreams don't pay the bills. Elon had very little money. He worked different jobs just to survive. Sometimes he cleaned dirty boilers. Sometimes he worked on farms. Sometimes he carried heavy construction materials for long hours. None of these jobs were glamorous. But Elon never complained, because he wasn't working for today. He was preparing for tomorrow. After Canada, he moved to the United States. He studied physics and economics. Most students were thinking about finding a good job after graduation. But Elon was thinking differently. He didn't want to work for a company. He wanted to build one. In 1995, together with his brother Kimball Musk, Elon started his first company. Its name was Zip2. The beginning was extremely difficult. They couldn't afford a house. They couldn't afford an office. So they slept inside the office. They showered at a public gym. During the day, Elon wrote computer code. At night, he improved the software. Sometimes he worked for almost 20 hours a day. Many investors rejected them. Many people believed the company would fail. But Elon never stopped. Slowly, new customers started arriving. The business started growing. And then, everything changed. In 1999, a technology company called Compaq offered to buy Zip2. The deal was worth more than $300 million. For the first time in his life, Elon became a millionaire. Most people would have stopped there. Most people would have bought luxury cars, expensive houses, and lived a comfortable life. But Elon had a completely different plan. He believed making money was only the beginning. Building the future was the real goal. Most people think once you become a millionaire, life becomes easy. But for Elon Musk, the biggest challenges were just beginning. Instead of protecting his millions, he made another risky decision. He invested almost everything he had into new companies. One of them was Tesla. At that time, very few people believed electric cars had a future. People laughed. Experts said, electric cars will never replace gasoline cars. But Elon saw something others couldn't. He believed the future would belong to clean energy. At the same time, he started another company, SpaceX. His dream was simple: to make space travel cheaper, and one day, help humans live on another planet. It sounded impossible. Many people called him crazy. Investors refused to support him. The media criticized him. Then came the failures. The first SpaceX rocket exploded. Millions of dollars gone. Elon didn't stop. He tried again. The second rocket failed. Again. Millions of dollars disappeared. People started saying, SpaceX is finished, but Elon still refused to quit. He used almost all of his remaining money to build one final rocket. If this launch failed, everything would be over. Tesla was struggling. SpaceX was running out of money. Many people expected him to declare bankruptcy. The pressure was unbelievable. Then, the impossible happened. The fourth rocket launched successfully. For the first time, SpaceX reached orbit. It became history. Soon after, NASA awarded SpaceX a contract worth billions of dollars. Everything changed. At the same time, Tesla also started growing. More people began buying electric cars. The company expanded across the world. The value of Tesla increased rapidly, and because Elon owned a large share of the company, his personal wealth grew dramatically. But Elon wasn't becoming richer because of a salary. He became richer because he built companies and owned them. That is one of the biggest lessons from his journey. The wealthiest people don't simply work for money. They build assets that continue creating value. After Tesla became successful, people started calling Elon Musk one of the richest men in the world. But Elon didn't stop building. He kept creating. He invested in new ideas. He expanded SpaceX. He developed Starlink, a satellite internet network connecting millions of people around the world. He continued improving Tesla. He launched new technologies. He invested in artificial intelligence. Every new company created another source of income. Every successful business made his wealth grow even more. Today, Elon Musk doesn't earn his fortune from a single paycheck. His wealth comes from the value of the companies he owns. When Tesla grows, his wealth grows. When SpaceX succeeds, his wealth grows. When his businesses create more value, his net worth increases. This is the difference between earning money and building wealth. Most people work to earn a monthly salary, but entrepreneurs build systems that can continue creating value for years. That doesn't mean becoming Elon Musk is easy. It isn't. His journey was filled with failures, rejections, sleepless nights, and impossible risks. Many people only see his success. Very few people see the years of sacrifice behind it. So, what can we learn from Elon Musk? The first lesson: never stop learning. Knowledge is one of the greatest investments you can ever make. The second lesson: don't be afraid to solve difficult problems. The biggest rewards often come from solving the biggest challenges. The third lesson: think long term. Don't focus only on today's income. Focus on building something that can continue creating value in the future. And finally, never let failure decide your future. Every failure teaches a lesson. Every setback makes you stronger. Every challenge prepares you for the next opportunity. Remember, Elon Musk didn't become one of the richest people in the world overnight. He built businesses, he created value, he took risks, and he never stopped moving forward. Now let me ask you one final question. If Elon Musk could start with an idea, what is stopping you from starting yours? Maybe your journey won't begin with billions. Maybe it begins with one skill, one idea, one decision. Because every great success story starts with a single step. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story and want to learn how the world's richest people built their wealth, subscribe to Money Tales. Every week, we bring you real stories about money, business, billionaires, and the decisions that changed history. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and never stop building your future.